like being on the hardwood. As I was saying, from the planning function, from Kingston's perspective, the principal reason we've been looking at this is to tap into the brownfields program. We have 3 properties, largely in the town center, that we'd love to see redeveloped. One, we went through a 2-year permitting process for Stony Brook Falls, reusing an old mill building, cleaning up an environmental site. A municipal site was tied to 2 private sites, a beautiful project, but the economics for the developer kept adding up to the point where he finally had to walk after 2 years of permitting and a couple of different extensions that we gave him to get it done. Being able to bring more partners to the table to clean up these sites, and unfortunately these brownfield sites are old sites, so they're located near streams and mills. So not only do we have contaminated soils, but we have them by very precious natural resources, whether they're Stony Brook Falls or the pond by Prospect Street, and empty right into the bay. So from that perspective, we'd love to see have the program in place, be able to bring more partners to the table to deal with these very complex sites that we have, and clean up old sites and reuse old sites rather than jumping to greenfield sites, which frankly everyone in the communities prefer to see them stay green. So we've been working with this since Lowe's, as Dennis pointed out, since Lowe's first came in 2002. We'd love to see it signed off on and move forward and reap the benefits of the program. So thank you very much for your time and consideration.
Well, Dennis is helping me out a little bit. Marc, Garrett, Chairman of the Plymouth Planning Board. I haven't been involved in these discussions very much, so I'm coming at it from a purely planning perspective. And I would like to thank the Kingston Planning Board. We had an excellent joint meeting with them 2 months ago, I think it was. We were there on another matter, but we sat down and we talked about some cooperative issues, this being one of them. I asked Dennis to put this slide up because from a purely planning perspective, and I'm troubled by using the word sprawl, but it's the best I can come up with. We have 3 towns merging along a corridor which is defined by the new Route 44 and the existing Route 3 and Route 3A. There is a definitive town line there. You can't see it on this aerial. You can't see it when you're out and about in your vehicle unless you're passing a sign or you happen to be walking through the old Stop and Shop and see the tile in the floor that depicts the boundary. And coming from the New York City metropolitan area, I mean, this is starting to look like what's happening down there and what's happening in Metro West, where communities are starting to merge together. And I think the arbitrary nature of one town versus another town is really kind of an obsolete concept. I think regionalization is really very obvious here for a number of reasons: cost, use, non-compete, and the like. There are several projects out there which are kind of in limbo, partially because of the current economics. But I think it is really time that we all sit down and look at how we can work cooperatively in this. And I understand the environmental issues, the brownfield issues are very important as you look at